that stopped him from scoring. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. Open space at the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's up. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
And we get to break out the Sooner Schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Everybody gets excited. Oklahoma has an electric atmosphere. And when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
He'll bring it out. It's Ball. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, this has disaster written all over it, and down he goes. A huge loss. I mean, that single play can flip the field. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Going deep. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Defense not showing press coverage. Pocket breaking down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
These are the places of defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Going for the big play. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's hot. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll give it to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking for room. It's up. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's got him. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender.
There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows your problem.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Caught in the backfield. It's Hansen. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Caught. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Sooners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
We are just about ready to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Ball. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Gonna take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going up top. Got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback, he keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Turns it loose. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown Sooners. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for space. It's Ball. It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He leaves it with the back. This time, they get him in the backfield, and they take back what he got on the previous play. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's going to fire to the left. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Gators are marching down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The play action fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wilson. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Firing toward the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. A little release to the back. He's loose. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Burks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Rolls it in. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Quarterback moving. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Lagway. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen.
Beck's going for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. It's complete to the left. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Guys, I think we all expected this game